Okay, we are now on the other side of page 25. So we're still on this spread. We're just flipping over here. And this, we're going to talk about tape diagrams. And tape diagrams are a visual tool to help us solve ratio problems. And they're called tape diagrams because they look like a piece of tape. So let's say that in my neighborhood compared to my sister's neighborhood, the ratio of dogs is 3 to 5. So quick check-in, which neighborhood has more dogs? My neighborhood does. No, which neighborhood has less dogs? My neighborhood has less dogs. My sister's neighborhood has more dogs because the number in her ratio is higher. So then if I tell you that there is a total of 40 dogs in both neighborhoods, can you figure out how many dogs are in each neighborhood? And here's how we're going to use a tape diagram. Step 1 is we draw out the ratio. Because the ratio is 3 to 5, we're going to draw 3 pieces of tape. And we want them to look like basically equal, but it's not important that they're perfect. It's just to give us a sense of things. Okay, so step 1 is to draw the ratio. And the ratio is 3 to 5. Okay? Now, what we know is that there's a total of 40 dogs, meaning that among all of these pieces, if we added them all together, we would get 40. So this whole thing, I should have used a different color, sorry. This whole thing is worth 40 dogs. So step 2 then is we divide the whole between the parts, or in this case, the pieces of tape. So I have 40 dogs, and I've got to split it between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chunks, or 8 spaces. So if I use tallies, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, I'm getting close, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So what I figured out so far is that each of these is worth 5 dogs. So now my final step is to come back and say, all right, so then how many dogs are in my sister's neighborhood, or how many dogs are in my neighborhood? So my neighborhood was the, oh, there's the bell. So remember that this is my neighborhood because it was my comes first, and then this is my sister's. So my neighborhood had 3 parts, and there's 5 dogs in each part. So there are 15 dogs in my neighborhood. While I'm writing this, hopefully you can figure out how many dogs are in my sister's neighborhood. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 dogs in her neighborhood. What we've done here now is we've come up with an equivalent ratio. So 3 to 5 is one ratio. And another ratio now would be 15 to 25. That ratio is equivalent to the first ratio we had. They mean the same thing, kind of like equivalent fractions or equivalent expressions. Now we have equivalent ratios that mean the same thing. So that is what a type tape diagram is and how to use one.